So we'll start the today's contributors and maintainers meeting. Um, and we are at the end of Hacktoberfest almost, and I'll just share my experience about how this entire Hacktoberfest was me as a maintainer of the repositories, and also we have other maintainers who helped us review and merge a lot of PRs this Hacktoberfest. Of course, there are 3 more days left for anyone who still want to contribute for the Hacktoberfest, but I'll share you a glimpse of how this went and how many contributors we had. Also giving a quick shout out to all the new contributors we had in last 1 month. Um, Before we begin, I'll just again ask Bjorn to introduce himself to the today's community call, today's contributor meeting. So yeah, Bjorn, can you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. So I'm Bjorn. I work at a company called Infor, and I work with, among other things, chaos engineering. So that's why I'm interested in Litmus. I'm mostly a user, but I hope to be a contributor. I'm working on a JVM fault injection, which I never seem to have time to work on. But uh, yeah,
Awesome. And also, did you got chance to uh, check with your manager on the Litmus? I texted you on Slack
yep.
about the podcast, right? Yeah. So, did you got chance to do that?
No, sorry, I've forgotten about that.
Okay, no worries. Just let me know once you chat and whatever
Mm,
response you get. All right.
yep.
Awesome. Cool. So let's begin today's call. I'm just checking if it is recording the meeting. Yeah, it's recording. Uh, good. So just a quick agenda. I'll give you a quick overall overview of contributions in Hacktoberfest. In next 10 to 15 minutes, I'll give shout out to all the new contributors who contributed to Litmus and Litmus Talks. These were the two major repositories we got contributions in. And if you still want to contribute, how you can do it? I think we have a new member joining. All right. I'll wait for him to connect. I'll take his introduction and then we can start again. All right. I'll keep continuing the presentation. Once he joins, we'll move forward to his introduction in between. So, yeah, uh, today's this October month was all about Hacktoberfest. So I'll be talking about that only majorly if in case if you have any questions, concerns, issues, queries related to any other stuff related to contribution or any other thing in general, just feel free to interrupt. All right. Quick shout out to all of these new contributors who contributed to Litmus in last 1 month. I think there are some name missing in this. I missed adding, but yeah, I'll update this and will reshare. I can show you the contributors list here directly. Okay, if you see, this was the major contribution. I think I missed adding this. Let me do this. Kushi, I can add in this presentation itself. Yeah. So she also made good contributions in different repositories. So kudos to that. And yeah, these were the major contributors. I'll just put it here. All right. So we got good 11 new contributors this month, and they worked on Hacktoberfest PR. Some issues were fixed from the older issues that were made in the by different people who are using Litmus, and some of the Hacktoberfest issues were created by me, which were resolved by all these new contributors. Um, and for the Litmus repository. So if you still go to Litmus issues, you'll still find some. None of them are open issues, but there are people working on it. Some of the PRs are also made, but we are yet to um, merge those PRs. So we are waiting for maintainers to just, review it quickly and merge before Hacktoberfest. So yeah, these all are this all should be merged soon in a day or two, I'm hoping. And yeah, thanks all of you for your contribution to Litmus. And now I'll go back here. Next, again, big shout out to these 24 people who contributed to Litmus Talks. We created good number of issues. Majority of the issues for Litmus Docs were for the backlinking. Many of the documentation were not backlinked or interlinked with each other. So these contributors helped us fix those issues. So if you see, these were the last month contributions. I'll change this to last month. Yeah, yeah. So this was a good contribution made by all of these 24 people. So kudos to them. Thanks all of the contributors for contributing to Litmus. All of I'll share these names again. I'll give the shout out to them to in our October highlight blog. So we also write highlight community highlight blogs every month. We recently released the September one in the last week. In upcoming week, we'll again release one more blog that will be highlight of the October month. And I'll give the shout out to all of the contributors over there for again thanking them for their contribution. Again, if you are new to Litmus or if you are planning to contribute to Litmus, there are multiple ways you can do it. First one is, of course, the code part. So you can check out the issues in any of the GitHub repositories of Litmus, and then pick up an issue. If you if it sounds familiar and it if sounds something that you can fix, go ahead and ask for assignment. Once it is assigned, feel free to brainstorm with us and fix that issue and get it merged in the repository. There are multiple different ways you can still contribute to Litmus apart from code. That is, be part of the Slack discussions that are happening, or you can start or initiate any Slack discussion just to make the community engaging and interactive. You can also write blogs or create content on Litmus if you are using Litmus at your organization for performing chaos engineering or something. If you have any particular case or case study that you want to write, feel free to do that and share it with us. We would be happy to release that on our website. So I'll just show you quickly. If you go to LitmusChaos, we'd love to put it here. In case if you write any blog, we would love to add it here in yeah, it will show it in the latest articles once it is done. So these were the recent one that we added, but yeah, cool. So yeah, content and blog is one way to contribute. Also, if you are a Litmus user or if you have been using it, if you think that something can be improved on any part, um, feel free to reach out to us or feel free to create a GitHub issue for the same, and our team will look into it or will open everything for the contribution if anyone wants to contribute to that particular feature or feedback that you mentioned. All right. Before I move forward, we have two new community members who joined us for this community meeting, Umesh and Yash. So can you guys quickly introduce yourself to the community meeting?
Hello.
Hey, Yash, how are
Uh,
you?
so I am Yash Agarwal. I am currently integrating LitmusChaos to the Cloud Native PG organization for doing their chaos testing. I am currently an LF mentee there. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Yeah, Umesh, would you able to speak and introduce, or if you want to introduce in chat also, you can do that. All right, cool. We'll move forward. You can unmute anytime when you are available, and we can, take your introduction. Cool. So this was it from my side about contribution. I'll just give another overview uh, of Hacktoberfest during in my blog that I'll write. Um, any questions, queries related to anything? Anyone? Yes, did you got chance to check that review comment made by Shubham?
I made the fix and committed it on the same
Okay,
PR.
all right. I'll again ping Shubham to check that. Hopefully
Yes.
after that it should get merged by before Hacktoberfest because that's what we want to target. We want to
Uh,
merge all the PRs. Yeah,
but my Hacktoberfest would not be completed because this was my first one. So
yeah.
no issues like
I see.
yes.
We'll see. We want to merge it anyways. If
Yes,
it
yes, yes.
right, six PRs needs to
Okay.
be there for completing Hacktoberfest, but it's fine. Um,
Yes, yes.
it's not a competition, but it's good to have even. But your one PR is like a good amount of effort, and it's a big PR, right? It's not a some straightforward small fix. So
Yes, yes.
it's a good contribution. So that's what matters in open source. So yeah,
Mhm. Thank
awesome.
you for your response as well.
Yeah, no worries. That's why we are here. Awesome. Umesh, I remember, I'm not sure which Umesh you are. There are two Umesh who contributed. I can show. Uh, there is Umesh Pal. And there is one more Umesh. It's Ujesh. Okay, there's only one Umesh. I think you are Umesh Pal. But anyways, thanks for your contribution. Now, what's next for contribution and maintenance? So we all the contributions that we did for Litmus part I'm talking about right now, where are the part of UX and UI improvements that we wanted to make for the next release that we want to do. That is the release for Litmus 4.0. Okay, so one of the thing which was in the roadmap was to improve the user experience and to fix some straightforward bugs that we had. So all of these, I think there were 30 odd issues that I created for Hacktoberfest, and we got some good fixes that we made um, in order to enhance and improve the user experience. There were some small bugs, some small UI fixes that we wanted to make, and all of these fixes were made by contributors, and I'm glad all of them, uh, most of them will be getting merged by the end of the month, or if it gets pushed, it could be the next month. But this all the contribution that we had is part of the 4.0 fix. So we'll keep creating new issues also uh, in in most of the repositories. Probably Litmus will be the main repo where we'll be creating most of the issues, but there will be issues being created by people in Hacktoberfest, not Hacktoberfest, like Litmus docs, Litmus website also. I'm planning to create some issues for Litmus website because we recently released um, Litmus Chaos MCP server, and we need a different separate page for it. and it's yet to be designed, but once it is designed, I'll open for contribution for Litmus website. Also in docs, for docs, I think we have made the contribution. So MCP server docs will be released by the end of the week. So it is there. So yeah, stay active on the GitHub repository and contributing, keep contributing to Litmus, and we'll keep creating new issues for the contributions. Yeah. Cool. Think that is it from my side. I'll wait for some time in case if anyone wants to discuss anything related to anything. I'm open for the discussion. Has anyone used any MCP server? Have you used Yash? Any MCP server in general?
I know the concept of an MCP server, but haven't explored it yet.
I see. Cool. It's good. If you can, if you want to try, if you already have set up the Litmus, you can check it out. Mm, if you want to, and you can
Yes,
write
yes, I will.
something. Yeah, it will look good on your profile because it's a CNCF project, and anything that you create for a CNCF project, as a part of LFX, apart from whatever you know project you are part of, if you do it for some other project as well, it will look good on your profile, in general. So
Yes,
yeah, so you can explore that part. Cool.
I
Anything?
will also be contributing more to Litmus because I have to add some more things to the Litmus docs as well, which are
Okay.
not currently added, but it is there in the code. So,
Ah,
like the custom controller is not mentioned in custom resource is not
okay.
mentioned in the docs, but it is there in the code and we can implement it.
I
So,
see. Got it. Got it. Yeah, you can open the proposal and share in the Slack channel. We'll
yes,
review and we can assign it. Yeah, that would be
already
nice.
I have already discussed it with Amit in the Slack channel, and he said
Okay.
that it can be added to the docs.
Okay. For sure. You can then go ahead and, of course, you need to create an issue first so that
Yes,
all of us can understand the requirement. But then you can, if it is already discussed, you can start working on it as well.
yes, yes. I will create an issue in a short time.
All right. All right. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Yesh, for that. Cool. All right. I think I'll just take a note of, yeah, I'll just take a note of this meeting, and then we can, in case if you want to discuss anything, we are open for discussion. If there is nothing to discuss, then I'll just take, uh, meeting notes and then we can disperse. Okay. Today is 20. Usually we do it on Thursdays. This is the first time we are doing it on Wednesday. Because of some work we have on Thursday, we had to reschedule this meeting. But I think, Yash, this is your email, right?
Yes, yes. 2004 otherwise, yes.
Yeah. Umesh, if you are there, would you please, uh,
Yes, yes, yes.
hey, hi
Hello.
Umesh, how are you?
Hi. Fine.
So you are Umesh Pal, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes.
Great. Great to see you in the meeting after seeing you on GitHub.
Yes,
Awesome. Cool. Can you drop your email on the chat so that I can add it here as an attendee?
yes, sure, sure.
Great. Thanks, everyone. think, yeah. All right, I'll update the agenda and notes later. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining today's call. If you still have questions, queries, or something to discuss, you have the Slack channel and you can DM me or you can start a discussion in the Slack thread as well. Thank you so much again for joining the community meeting. We'll be doing this again next month on second and fourth Thursdays. We also do community meeting on third Wednesday of the month. So feel free to join those.